everybody. Welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
Video of two, and we want to thank G Fuel, our sponsors.
They're not gone.
Yep. They are not gone, okay? It's just 2.0. Their social medias went dark. Now they're back. 2.0. What does 2.0 mean, Alex?
It blends way more easily, but
less chalky taste.
Less chalky, same great taste,
Yeah.
still no sugar.
You don't see a bunch of the white ring in there. Tastes the same. It is great. It fuels me up. I use it to get through Madden, and I use it to get through a lot of my or long editing sessions. So check them out. Favorite flavors: lingonberry, hype sauce,
Yuzu is good.
Yuzu, berry bomb is one that I just tried that I really like. This strawberry pineapple coconut. Unless you like coconut, if you like coconut, you're gonna like this one. But I don't like coconut all that much, but the strawberry and pineapple is a good part of it. So check it out. Click the links down below. It helps out the show and it helps you out. Gets you something good. And what the hell else has been going on in gaming news, Alex?
All right, well, we got some Tomb Raider news. We've got a report that claims that Tomb Raider, the Legend, the Netflix one, is coming to an end. Yeah, you and a lot of other people. And then some of the people I know that did watch it, they weren't super pleased with it. And so it's getting season 2 sometime this year, but that's going to be the last one. And so they're not going to keep it going. Maybe it's licensed.
We haven't seen that one. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe it's a license thing because Amazon owns it now and they're just not renewing it, or maybe it's just no one's watching it.
That makes sense. The Amazon thing.
Yeah. Speaking of Amazon, the one that we thought may have been canceled is still going. So Sophie Turner still going to star. This is the one that is being
still going to. I thought she was just announced this last week as officially our
star.
Croft.
It is. But so this is the Phoebe Waller-Gates one that we thought may have been canceled because there were some rumors that it was good, and that's still the one that's going. So this is the Phoebe.
But Phoebe's out.
No, Phoebe's in.
What?
Phoebe's at the helm.
But pulling the shit. Okay, so we got Phoebe in, and now we got Sophie in, right?
That's the star. Yep.
And that's okay. Yeah. No. What are y'all feeling?
Bring back Angelina
I know
Jolie.
she's got some pictures of her fucking jacked.
Yeah.
So that's good, I guess. Does she have the hardware that Laura has? I don't know.
Triangles?
The triangles. Does she have triangles?
No.
I don't.
I'll give it
I
an
don't
extra
think
point
so.
if they do triangles.
I'll give her an extra point if they do triangles. If she does just a straight up flip from a standing position for no reason. There are things you can do to make this film good, but with Phoebe, I don't know. I'm gonna say I am concerned.
Yeah. A lot of people online have been concerned about like the potential tone, but we don't know very much about the story, what it's going to be.
We're going to be talking down to men, and we're not going to be doing any of the legacy stories. Are we going to actually have some tomb raiding? That was the successful part of the recent reboot, where there was some tomb raiding. I like tomb raiding. I like globe trotting. It should be the next Indiana Jones kind of thing, right? Because Disney's fucking up Indiana Jones, except for video games. Okay, actually today, brand new Indiana Jones, Order of Giants, which we'll see if we can check out sometime this week. But yeah, I don't know. Not that excited about it. We'll have to wait for a trailer, just like Joe was saying on the other one.
Oh, we got some news this week from Randy Pitchford. He's in full marketing
Fucking
mode because Borderlands
Randy
is on its way. Now, this time he's talking about the movie. And he says that the Borderlands film would have sucked a whole lot more if he had directed it. You know,
I believe that.
Well,
I think
he's not a director.
Exactly,
So.
it'll probably be a lot worse.
it would have been way
Editing
worse.
would have been worse.
Yeah, it's more like it could always been worse kind of mentality, kind of joking about like the movie. And he's like, because remember he came out and he's like, oh, it's not that bad. I don't know why people don't like it. It's like, did you actually watch it? Because if you actually watch it, it's real bad.
Yeah, and he would be the one to get upset because it's his thing, you know. But no, I guess he was just swimming in so much money, he couldn't see it.
Yeah. And then everyone's going on. It's like, look, that movie was an absolute disaster. I don't know if you could have actually made it worse. Because maybe when you were watching it and going, wait a minite, this is totally miscast. And everyone's just kind of teasing.
Yeah, it was on Amazon for free. I canceled my Amazon.
Yeah. How dare you?
How dare
dare you put this shit on it?
Well, it's not free because there's probably ads in it too, because it's one of the little big thing Prime's doing now.
You have to pay extra. It's like $3-4 extra.
Yeah, but again, full marketing mode because the game is on the cusp of release, and he's trying to undo some of the negative PR stuff that he said in the past. So.
Yeah, well, Borderlands 4 is right around the corner. I think time zones it'll probably be out too late for us, so we'll probably play it on Friday, maybe. So I'm starting to look forward to Borderlands 4. Okay, it's time to stop. I don't fucking movie. Fuck the movie. The movie sucked the balls.
Order some pizza.
Yeah.
Well,
let's see.
co-op. It's a co-op campaign.
That's what I'm looking forward to. Playing games with you guys, and we'll see if the story is up to snuff.
Yeah, bad guys.
But there's also, I don't know. It's a busy week because there's also Garfield Cart Racer 2. Shit, I don't know if we're gonna have time for Borderlands 4 with Garfield Cart Racing.
Game of the year.
We gotta see who's the best
potential.
Garfield.
At least that
racer.
one makes sense because Garfield would need a cart to race. The Sonic one is stupid.
Right, because Garfield is fat and lazy.
Needs a car.
They need to even the playing field because Dr. Robotnik can't run as fast as fucking Sonic.
Oh, shit.
So he gets a cart, but no one else does.
It's Garfield Cart 2, all you can drift. All you can drift.
I do want lasagna now.
Yeah, he's waiting for you. Garfield is waiting for you. Play as one of 8
creepy.
characters. Oh, wow. Quite generous on the number of racers.
8 Garfield characters?
Garfield.
John?
Yes.
John, the puppy.
Odie.
Odie?
Odie, I think. There's the lady that John likes that never,
Well, I didn't even know.
Oh,
Okay.
There's Garfield's dad that I know from the movie.
Garfield's dad?
Dad, yeah.
I didn't see
Is
the
that
movie.
with Bill Murray?
I only saw a clip of it,
4.
and it's not. Yeah. So it's like...
Okay, so what you're saying is they don't have a lot of characters.
Yeah, I could.
So that's probably why they have 8 characters. Okay.
There's probably
here it
evil
is.
Garfield.
Play as Garfield, Odie, John, and many more iconic
They don't
characters.
even know the name. They don't even know the name. And many more.
Many more. They did the same thing we did. Garfield, John, Odie, and many more iconic. They're all iconic.
Iconic.
That's how
I know there's a
iconic.
gray cat.
Many more.
I don't remember the
Heathcliff?
name.
Oh God.
No.
That's funny. No, we're playing this shit and we're gonna drift the fuck out of it. Oh shit! Is that a 4-day early access? No, there is something. 4-day weekend.
Is it free on the weekend?
Yeah, I don't know. 4-day weekend demo. Yeah, it already passed.
God damn it!
Fuck.
That would have been perfect. We would have been done.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Anyways, enough of Garfield.
All right. 2K has confirmed that there's going to be a staff reduction at Civ and XCOM developers Firaxis.
Oh, man.
This sucks. They've already lost a lot of employees to, a lot of employees left. And they're like, hey, we don't like the way you're doing things. We're going to start our own company. We're going to make our own versions of Civ. And they have. And it's on the way, and I'm excited to play it.
Okay.
But Civ 7 came out, and...
what one was that called?
Lacking.
The new
one, I forget what
you'll
it
have
is.
to look up what
I'll
the
look it up.
X Firaxis ones. But Civ 7 came out, and I didn't think it looked good. I didn't think it looked good in the trailers. And people who have been playing it are in agreement. It's got a 3
Now
point.
they are.
It's got a 3.7. Well, the people who hadn't played it, they played it for 5 minutes. Like, this was great. And then they got into the menus and they're like, what the fuck is this UI? Why does everything run like shit? It's got a 3.7 out of 10. Generally unfavorable. Longtime fans are playing previous versions, which are awesome.
Yeah.
Because I think the Civ franchise is, if you want to time travel and you start playing a game on Friday night and then all of a sudden it's Sunday and you've just missed your entire weekend, Civilization is a great way to fucking do it. But don't get Civ 7, and no one's continuing to buy Civ 7.
Yeah.
So we're seeing some layoffs at Firaxis.
It's a bummer, and I do want to jump back into Civ 7 at some point just to see, what the condition of it is, just because I love these games. They are historic and they are nostalgic, but they did fuck up the release, and they did mess up in several design decisions, which they can't go back on. So it sucks when people lose their job, but, this is when you are out of tune with the gaming community, when you're out of tune with your own audience and your own install base, this stuff can happen, and it sucks. It looks like X1 Bit Reactor. One of them is Bit Reactor, former Civ and XCOM devs. They're the ones doing the new Star Wars Zero Company turn-based Star Wars game. But I know that there's another one. I can't find it.
Some people were there. Mohawk Games made Old World a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah, Old World.
And then, so...
There's probably another one coming we don't know about.
Yeah, and so they're restructuring a bunch of things. They're going to lose some people, and it's due to poor sales. And they keep promising they're going to fix a lot of the problems that plague Civ 7. And then we'll just have to see. It may be one of those games that 2-3 years from now, with enough patches, it's going to be awesome, and then I'll get it for free.
On sale.
Well, I mean, some of the Civ games, I think some of the Civ games, Civ 4 was free this last weekend. I think the sale it already ended, but. You can pick up a lot of these for free on things like
Epic
Game Store.
Yeah.
As I picked up a lot of them for free there.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I
don't know. Bad news. You hate to see when they lose people, but it's one of those ones that kind of makes sense because no one wanted to buy it. It was really expensive, and it just was not a polished or finished product. Yeah. All right, same company.
Okay.
Take-Two was reportedly in talks to fund and publish a Perfect Dark reboot, the one that got canceled.
Oh, yeah.
But the deal fell through due to companies involved being unable to come to terms over long-term ownership of the IP. So what it sounds like is they're like, hey, this game has some promise. We want to kind of purchase and make this whole thing happen. And then Xbox is like, cool, you can do that. And then the Take-Two's like, well, we want to own Perfect Dark. And they say, absolutely not. We want to own it. And then that's where everything fell apart. So it's all about Microsoft wanting to maintain IP ownership.
We could have seen that game. 2K could have brought that game to fruition for us, but Microsoft would rather retain the rights so that they can make the game later on in 5 to 10 years their own way. It sucks. It sucks. It's a corporate thing, and I get it from the standpoint of the fans who want to see that game that was nearly finished according to some of the developers or close to being finished. And... Yeah, so it was But it ultimately is their IP, and they can do whatever the fuck they want with it.
So the sources, according to Bloomberg and the Schreier's team, claim that leadership from the initiative and Crystal Dynamics spent 2 months in negotiations with multiple parties to find a new funding partner, resulting in a potential deal between Take-Two and Crystal Dynamics, parent company Embracer. They couldn't figure out. So it does suck because it's something that, I love the original Perfect Dark way back in the day. It really moved first-person shooters forward. Like the addition of smart AI bots that would absolutely cheat and beat the hell out of you was awesome.
Yeah.
And so it is for me, for us old guys, it was kind of an iconic title. And so now we're not going to see it. So,
boo.
Yeah. So that sucks. All right, Ubisoft has said that there's a lot of criticism on Switch 2 over the use of these key cards. They sell you a card that doesn't have anything in it other than a key that initiates a download. And so people are like, hey, this is kind of lazy. What's the purpose? But Ubisoft has come out saying that the reason they use a game key card is actually a flaw with the Switch 2. They said the game just simply does not run well enough from the game card for where they could be happy. And so they couldn't get it to transfer data fast enough or to figure. And so that's why it had to be a download.
Well, the other devs were saying they have problems developing games for that, right?
Yeah, they weren't getting the support that they wanted to from the Switch team, and a lot of people have complained about the Switch. The game's not running the way that they thought they should on the Switch 2. But honestly, the Switch has never been a super powerful thing, and the Switch 2, even as powerful as it is probably not going to run some of these pretty recent PC games.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we'll have to see if newer PC games continue to be ported over to Switch 2. If they all end up being this key card thing or a download card versus being stored on there, then we may figure out that's actually the case. But.
Right, because right now this is all unconfirmed. I mean, I don't have a fucking dev kit for it, and we're not that technical. Get one of them badass YouTube channels that do the investigation, deep dives to see if that's true. Because man, there's just these flaws on Switch 2, and Nintendo's lack of true support, telling developers, no, go to the other Switch. Do the first Switch, and then eventually get to Switch 2. It's like, man, this is kind of backwards company running. You would think that you would want, everybody to switch over to your new console. But
I'm curious to see what it's going to run like, that new Souls-like game for Switch 2.
What new Souls-like?
I'm not going to play it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, these things are...
It's like, yeah, the performance, because you have to...
I mean, look, everyone got used
It's
to playing
more
Bloodborne at
powerful.
30 FPS anyway. So.
It's more powerful than the first Switch, Joe. So this thing is going to be able... But I do think you're right. It'll have a shorter shelf life than the previous console generations. So... going back to Civilization 7, I did want to mention the ridiculous, maybe their focus, the reason why they haven't been getting it right is their focus is on the Civilization 7 VR. So I'm looking at this VR game, and I'm like, no, that's an unfair dig, because I think it's different developers that took that format. And it's funny because, like, I want to shit on it, but at the same time, I want to play it. Because, I love, tabletop games and seeing the little miniatures come to life. I play Warhammer every Sunday, for God's sake. So these kinds of RTSs with VR have always intrigued me. So I might check out Civilization 7 on VR. Maybe it's better than... Because it looks like a completely different interface, almost a completely different game, just kind of based on Civilization.
Yeah, I'm not looking at the thing, but I could just, when you mention it's like getting lost in their menu system in VR would be so fucking frustrating. It's just like absolutely
the
not.
VR, yeah, well, it's a different interface than
true.
one on that one. So I might
really
want to check
simplify it.
Yeah.
on the MetaQuest, whatever.
Nah, I'm gonna play. I'll
Yeah,
play 4
I
and
think
5.
the VR headsets are good for horror games. Because that fully immerses you into the horror. And then I do want to see a successful-looking RTS in it, and I'll check that out at some point if we have time.
All right, we got some news from EA. So EA tells colleges it's no longer making a basketball game. And so...
Boo, but good, I guess, because you just fuck it up anyway.
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised because
The reason they gave was really interesting. Sorry, Joe,
it blames
go
the
ahead.
colleges, yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'm like they could just take the same formula that 2K's doing and just copy that. It makes money, a lot of money.
Yeah, they do make a lot
College
of money.
basketball?
Yeah.
Okay, what did they say, Alex?
So the background is in June, EA Sports teased online that it was developing a new college basketball game, which had been the first from EA since 2009. So a long time ago.
I used to like playing basketball.
So 2K also had plans to do all this stuff.
Used to like it.
Used to like
I was thinking about maybe playing 2K26 with you, just to see what a fan of that has to deal with versus Madden.
It's probably
This week
because
we can maybe
again,
do it.
it's the same thing. Like we're gonna play our league and that.
Because I don't know enough about basketball. I was thinking about doing it on my own, but I don't know. No, you know about basketball. Alex knows about basketball. So maybe we can make like the three of... I swear to God, if 2K allows the three of us to play on the team, on the same fucking team that we can create, I'm going to be so mad.
I haven't played in forever, but
maybe we'll do something later on. But I'm sorry, Alex, go ahead. What are you saying?
And so we've got some information from EA. There was a licensing group. Some of the schools were going to sign with EA. Some groups weren't going to sign with EA.
Oh.
But a leaked email from EA Sports VP of Commercial Licensing, Sean O'Brien, to multiple college licensing directors seemed to indicate the publisher is giving up on its plans. In the email, he wished the schools good luck while expressing that everyone at EA was disappointed that some schools were choosing to accept 2K's deal.
Right. And when by accepting the deal, you think, oh, well, this isn't the NFL, so why couldn't they do both? No, it might have been that 2K was like, okay, when you sign with us, you cannot sign with EA. So they did exclusivities into individual schools is maybe what EA is implying here. EA indicated many of those schools were already signing with its rival sports publisher. Now, that's one indication, or it could just mean like, no, don't sign with fucking 2K. If you're going to sign with us, don't sign with 2K. And they're the assholes. Not that 2K has an exclusive license, but if honestly, everybody should play nice, and there should be no exclusivity. And just because you sign with one fucking rival doesn't mean you can't sign with EA too. That makes the school more money, thus the students more money, thus the true thing is the fucking school itself makes all the money, but whatever.
To get a copy of the game, maybe $100.
Exactly.
Maybe.
We've got, and so yes, it's true. 2K has the college basketball game in the works, potentially due for 2027. We've got big plans for 2027 and beyond, they've said. So.
Big plans. So many new slot machines. So many new tattoos that
XP. Buy some XP.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Both companies have pretty much made their own goddamn monopolies.
Yes.
NFL, EA with the NFL, and motherfucking 2K for basketball.
VC.
And it is just a corporate hellscape in that sense. It sucks for consumers who want to have choices, who want to have innovation, and who just want to play football or basketball instead of all of this bussing packs and getting helicopters and go-karts and the different builds that you have to have. Oh, what's your build? 99 build versus this other 99 build. I paid for a $70 game. Then you pay another $50 on top of that to take one character to 99 so you can go online and beat everybody in the stupid park mode.
Yep.
And then your characters expire.
And you do it all over again next year.
Planned obsolescence. I mean, that's my big problem with all these things.
The thing with the college stuff, though, the one good thing that we can say there is those teams seem to have a little more passion because they know that, okay, well, those guys are the ones doing all the fucking park and crazy shit. We can focus a little bit more on the atmosphere and the pageantry and the this and that. Ideally. Doesn't always work out that way. And if this shit gets too popular, then it turns into that shit. But initially is where you could have had a good basketball game, college basketball game with EA. We'll see if 2K does a good job with their college basketball game, and if we get a reduction of the VC and the My Park. Because what are you going to do, 2 My Parks? You're expecting your fan base to fucking pay for 2 My Park characters? One in fucking college, Joe, and then one in when you're an adult? No! Stop shaking your head, yes!
Because you know it's true.
They're not going to put...
There's MUT in college football, right?
Yeah, you buy those packs.
Yeah, but there's no
there.
My Park. So there's MUT. Alex, they've monetized so many aspects. You're conflating, combining the two. So there's MUT, but then there's a whole new thing where it's like where Madden has failed to do effectively. They've done the showdown KO where you're in the stupid club and you're throwing neon balls.
You're playing in a pinball machine,
yeah.
right? And it looks awful.
Yeah, that looks awful. 2K has figured out how to do that, but have people want it.
Shops and everything.
Yeah, it's a whole city, and you go to shops, and then you go to the basketball
like the
court.
island thing. Then
Yeah, the thing they're trying to do with the wrestling.
So I'm like, wait, there's no fucking way we have 2 parks. One where it's on the college campus, and then one where
this is the parkier park.
This is the park?
Yes.
The parkier park?
Yes.
No, Joe, that would just be too much.
No.
So what I'm hoping is they'll probably still do the MUT or whatever, the card packs, but then they won't have that mode. Hopefully they put effort into the rest.
I've lost all faith with sports games, unfortunately.
Yeah,
except for like the Indian ones, like Maximum Football or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those, but
sure. No, because it's all it makes way too much money. And it's all corporatized and monopolized. And when that happens,
we need money.
You're just getting microtransaction ridden stuff. And the best you can hope for is this little sliver, this little vertical slice of the game is where I live. And I don't look at anything else.
Like
we were doing that for a while, and then we're like,
don't want to pay $70 for that.
Right.
Then it's funny because I popped up my PS5. I was playing it over the weekend. And I was like, okay, Madden popped up. I was like, oh, what's the other one going to cost? It's still $70. I was like, why the fuck is it still $70?
How the fuck is it still $70?
Why is it $70?
These games should be fucking free by now.
They should.
But that's the carryover of the way old sports games worked versus how they work now, and they're just not. They're not. Just give me your money. Just continue giving us your money.
Yeah.
Ultimately, this is bad because anytime that any one company has complete control over it, the consumers get less, and that's what this is bad. If you're a college basketball fan, this is bad. If you're an NFL fan, you already live in hell. And,
it's definitely bad. But maybe we can find. Let's just talk about dystopian futures and what can result. So maybe there's a timeline where they do what we just said.
I want to live there.
And we have 2 fucking parks and we have 2 massive grinds every year, and they blow up their own community. You know what I mean? When the market is too saturated and the bottom falls out from under them, you know what I mean? Yeah. And sales just fall, off because they fucked it up.
The thermocline of trust.
Yeah. And so they end up fucking their own golden cow.
I'm kind of curious how much money they made off college cut mode. Is that what they call it?
Yeah, but Alex read a story, and it was like the college football was very successful when it first came out. But you're wondering how much cut, which is college ultimate team, the busting packs. Because who gives a shit about random...
Apparently,
Freddie
if I see those
patches,
numbers, but like, well, those are numbers pretty
Freddie,
good. But
it was a ridiculous last name.
A real person.
Yeah.
Ceiling fan. Freddie Ceiling fan.
You gotta wait. Yeah, you gotta wait for the Archie Manning. That's.
Oh yeah, he's been real good.
Oh, he's got a hurt shoulder now.
Oh,
he's throwing. He's like
But that's only because you had the 76 overall Archie Manning.
Yeah, you need to get the better one.
You needed to have the 90s.
The one that lives in his head that he's amazing.
Oh yeah.
We'll see.
It's sad. They make a smorgasbord. They make a buffet where anyone if you want to pay $70 and only play football or only play basketball, you have that. You guys can only play normal. You can't play together, unfortunately, but you can play football and nothing but football for $70, and it's like minimum viable product, but it's there. And then there's people who want to spend a little more, and then there's people who want to play in a pinball machine, and those people are fucking dumb. And then there's the planned obsolescence people that want to light money on fire for all of this year and make it go away, and they've got that, and they're just going to continue opening up all these options because the more ways you can cheat people out of their own money, the more money you're going to make.
Yeah. And the sad thing that I'm going to reveal today. The sadder thing that I'm going to reveal today is we rail against Madden every year, and we wish that there would be like 2K would come back with NFL 2K5. But when you think about it, you're making a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Because they have turned into the devil. They weren't the devil back then, but they have become the devil themselves with their basketball game.
Yeah, because
so it would just copy over the park and all the systems. They probably actually use the same fucking engine and the graphics from that game, and then just figure out how to make it work with football rules.
Yeah,
you don't think they would polish the shit out of the first one though to gobble up market share? Because I think that you get one.
Maybe
good
you get one good
before
one
the fist comes in.
That's
but I think the one good one with the fist will already have all of the microtransactions. All of the
but the fist is lubed because it's a good game.
Okay.
Look, a lubed fist is better than a raw fist. All right, that's what OJ always says.
Oh, that's where we were going. Yeah, a lubed fist.
They could be like, "Oh, you guys like the crib back in the day? We brought
here's
it back,
your crib.
but now you gotta.
buy all.
Yeah, you gotta buy the crib. We have multiple cribs, but you gotta work it.
Yep.
What is it? How you have to play 5 seasons, and then you can afford this house.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, but it's time for you to retire.
Unless you get a tattoo,
you got to start a new
12
character.
seasons.
And your new character can't have any of the stuff the old character had. He doesn't sell his stuff to your new character. Your new character's too broke to buy the stuff your old character had.
You got to decorate your crib.
New crib.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
That's where you get the tiny homes. And you way less decorating. You only need like 2 pictures. And then.
So, just give me like I'll live in my car in the parking lot. Yeah. Super easy.
In a van?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Down by the river.
Yep.
I mean, you already got showers and stuff at the facility. You don't need extra stuff. That's just wasteful. All right, tell me about Superman.
Well, what happened when you gotta take a shit? Superman? I ain't got no Superman.
Yeah, you told me you were in talk to me.
Oh, I did. I thought that was supposed to be the last one. Shit.
Yeah, but you missed that.
I missed it. Hey, Superman sequel. I got a whole video on it. I dressed up again. I did some dancing for y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. So a new Superman sequel announced. Yeah, you're right. It's not a sequel. It's a team up, right? But Superman's in it, just like Batman v Superman. It's like a team up. And so I consider it a sequel because if you go Batman, when you bring somebody like Batman in, the focus is going to be split. But if you're continuing with a character like Lex Luthor, who was in your first film, the focus is still kind of primarily Superman and Superman's world, rather than bringing in an equally, if not more, popular character in Batman into the same film. So that's why I consider it still mostly a sequel, but also a team-up film. So that's already being fast-tracked for 2027. It is a good time to be Superman fans. We got some good stuff.
Games next.
The games? Where the games at? I want my games. But when we ask for that, you got to be careful what you ask for, Joe, because, you know.
There's a lot of DC games, though.
A lot of bad DC
on your
games.
Phone.
You're right. No, he's not right. There are no DC games on the phone.
It's not. Do not look it
No
up.
DC games on the phone. But yeah, so I would love to for them to do a fucking game. You're gonna give me 2 films but no games?
They take a lot longer to
You're
make.
right. A good game, you need I want you to have 4 years of development to give me a good one.
Well, I mean, they took 6-7 years to make Harry Potter the first time, and I mean that's a long.
It's a long time
to make some of these games.
And it makes a good game. So that's why we probably haven't seen any video games yet. What I think will end up happening, I think our first video game in the DCU will be. When I say first, I mean first serious one. Because they're already doing, Peacemaker is in this mobile bullshit or this, that. These cross promotions. I think the first one will probably be around the same time that we start to get the Justice League. That'll give enough time to develop a video game and an idea to fruition to get video games. I just can't believe that the Super family is getting some love and attention. Superman, Supergirl, Crypto, Lex Luthor in live action.
If you guys haven't seen Steel, check it out.
Steel.
Shaq.
Let's put Shaq up in there. Shaq too old these days to play. But that'd be cool if he got a cameo and he's the retired version of him. And he's got a younger son that does it now. That'd be fine. I think that'd be cool.
Because
he's a major character. I mean, if you see Superman and Lois, he's in there. He's a major fucking character, Steel. So, and I like that character.
I have no idea. Yeah,
Joe thinks it's a joke. It's not a joke.
It's
Steel's
not.
good. Steel's a good character.
Yeah, he is, but the movie was.
But maybe not Shaq version of Steel.
No, they literally just made fun of him. He's like, "Oh, there's a grenade in here. You got to make it in there." The free throws.
And he's like,
because he's terrible at free throws.
Yeah.
Didn't he get better at 3 throws? Or
No, not really.
No, he never got better at free throws. Okay. So, yeah, I wanted to bring that up. Let's see. Do I have any other stories for you? Oh, yeah, I got one more.
Okay.
This is one I found. So the 500,000 robot servant that Elon Musk it was showing off, those little white and black robots that are he shows off at every show. He says he's going to sell 10 billion of those by 2040. The fucking robots that can barely walk and that struggle with questions like, where can I get a Coke, is going to sell 10 billion units by 2040. Does anybody not see the fucking fraud that this guy is? That's how he hypes up. That's how he gets investment money and things for every new product. While it would be cool, just like Rocky. Which Rocky is it where they had the house robot? Yeah. Rocky 4.
Well, they have a robot downtown here in Austin. Walks around with a cowboy hat.
What?
That's a man in paint, Joe.
No, it's not. Yeah. Look it up.
That's a man in paint?
No, it's not a man in paint.
There is a man in paint down there.
But yeah,
okay,
no,
well, Joe, maybe you would believe this more readily than I would believe it. Because, let's see. Tesla Optimus. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll go ahead and finish.
Tesla Optimus is here. The dawn of the physical agent force revolution. Tackling human work for 200,000 to 500,000. It's a productivity game changer. Thank you, Elon Musk. And then they show a promo video of is this the robot? Oh, that's in Austin?
Yeah,
I've seen videos of that motherfucker. Yeah, he does funny shit. And people try to fuck with him and he fucks with them back. Yeah, but there's somebody fucking controlling that motherfucker.
But I'm just saying,
You saying the thing
I
costs
like
$500,000?
sci-fi. It's $200,000 to $500,000.
Do you not know like what the
per
average
robot.
like salary is for people? I don't think
Texas
people-
minimum wage is $7.25.
Yeah, I don't think. How is he gonna sell 10 billion? Like
10 billion units sold.
So if it's $500,000 and it's like, and then you probably have maintenance and shit that costs money. It's like
if you have that kind of money, just like, well.
People
Yes,
think that
fuck crazy.
Tesla, the car company, is worth more than all of the other car companies combined. All of them. And it's like, no, it's not. Everything here is a giant pump and dump thing because people are stupid. And they buy into shit coins and shit investments and all these things. Remember when everyone was super fucking hot on the Cybertruck?
Yeah.
And now everyone just kind of giggles at the people who have a big, ugly, dented truck made with shitty Chinese
It's
steel.
very easy to drop into the hype because at one point I was about to invest in Tesla.
Yeah, and it turned out that
Yeah, he keeps hyping. Oh, we're just 5 years away. We're just 3 years away. It's a tactic now that people use.
I wanted a Tesla roof, and then it's like, oh, wait a minute, none of the specs that he had were accurate. I wanted a Cybertruck based on what the original specs they said. It's like, oh, none of those specs are actually
It's a
accurate.
great tactic,
A lot of people don't do that second part, which is research. You see something you really like? Before you go and buy it, before you believe somebody who is saying they're promising you everything, you have to go and do the research.
But it's a great
But some people
tactic,
skip that
though.
step.
They make so much money like that.
No, you're right. You're right. Taking advantage
Citizen.
of stupid, or not stupid. Well, no, it's a little bit of
Star
stupidity when
Citizen
you
is
don't do
promising
your
everything. But like,
So-
give us more
Propaganda is
money.
a hell of a thing.
Give us more money.
So in that same post, there's a video of the guy saying it's struggling to figure out where to get a Coke. He says, "Hey,
Downtown
Optimus,
Austin was way cooler.
do you know where I can get a Coke?" And the robot replies, "Sorry, I don't have any real-time info on that, but I could take you to the kitchen if you want to check for a Coke there." Bitch, you go to the kitchen. You check to see if I have a Coke. I spent $500,000.
You get
Your ass is getting me a Coke from the kitchen, not my ass. The robot says I need to take my ass to the kitchen.
You sleep and you hear a noise. Robot, go check it out. It's like, no, you should.
No,
It's like,
you
nah,
should.
fuck that.
I don't have any real-time info on what's happening.
There's somebody in the
Robot, what's
house.
happening? I don't have any info on what's happening in the house. But you could go to the kitchen to check for yourself. No, you fucking do it. Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So we're not there yet, despite what snake oil salesmen will say, and how much I want it because I like the robot
Maybe
and
you can get
sci-fi
this one.
futures. But no, that's not.
yeah, it
You
does.
can get a little.
Yeah, no.
Oh, get that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. If I could pay you or somebody to constantly be the robot for the rest
Give me
of
a
my life. You'd have to be like a live-in nanny, and constantly control the robot. Give me a Coke, no problem. All these we gotta install batteries. We gotta have you set the controller down, drive to the store, buy the Cokes, set the Cokes up in a
So,
nice
yeah.
little area where the robot can grab
Power
it.
down.
And then
No, too far.
and then you go and steer. Anyways, we're a ways off of that stuff for a while. And yeah, and just for fun, a third one, Mind's Eye's messy launch has IO Interactive, the publisher,
Publisher
hesitant
side, yeah.
to publish more games in the future. IOI partners may you're right. IOI partners may be a one and done situation for publishing games. So the one game that they published probably blew up in their face and fucked their financials. It wasn't what they hoped for. Also, what we didn't hope for at IOI partners. We're working hard on turning that around to regain the trust of gamers out there, and they have lots of potential and content that they're working on. So hopefully they'll succeed on that stuff in the future.
Yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
But IOI Interactive said, we'll publish our own games internally.
Yeah.
But IOI partners, that remains to be seen, whether we'll partner up with anybody else.
It's easy to lie to some of these people and get them to invest a bunch of money, which is exactly what we've been talking about for the last 5 minutes. It's real easy. $500,000 robot at minimum wage.
Yeah.
You pay a minimum wage worker for 33 years for the same cost. 33 years.
So you can have a live-in cook. You can have a live-in person.
Well, if they're willing
butler,
to work
basically.
if they're forced to work for minimum wage, which is kind of what we're approaching.
Yeah, slavery.
Because we don't increase minimum wage.
Because that's
here.
that's not enough to live on.
Yeah. And
$7 is what I got when I was at fucking Marble Slab Creamery 20 years ago.
I got $4.
It's like one of my first jobs, and we're still
at a Christmas tree lot. They paid $4 an hour.
We're fucking still there.
Yeah.
I remember back then thinking that the $7
2 something
was not enough
for servers.
Yeah.
Here.
Fucking Carinos.
Yeah, for servers, you're fucked even more.
Oh,
Yeah. And so, like, the premise that they're going to sell all of these robots that need maintenance and parts are going to break down versus
10 billion
just
sales.
hire a bunch of cheap labor and they're forcing it to be cheap. And then, no, I don't.
No, that's just so that idiots will invest in the company more.
Yeah. And then, in case you were wondering, so Tesla is worth more than the next several dozen automakers. Not all of them, but all of the big ones you've ever heard. Its market.
It's just overflated.
Yeah. But this is why he says stupid shit like that, because
you get that. Those are good results.
Yeah, he's like, I want $1 trillion compensation package. It's like, I bet you do, but you don't make anything that lasts long.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I see the stickers now with the Tesla card. It's like, I bought this before Elon went crazy.
Yeah.
It's like, don't hit my car, please.
Yeah.
Okay, we got many more content coming to you this week. We got we got Aliens. I'm so excited for next episode. We got Peacemaker. Alex is back. A lot of people were like, hey, where's episode 3? Alex on vacation. I said, you know what? Me and Joe watched it. We were going to review, but we had done so much already. So we'll just wait until Thursday. We'll do 3 and 4 in one for you. And then what movie is this? There's a movie this week. Well, there's something coming this week. So we'll.
Next week is him.
Or is it next week?
Next week is him.
Him looks bad.
What is it? Oh, no. The Long Walk was this week.
Oh, the movie that the advertisement gives away what happens in the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
I haven't seen that advertisement. Well, I just know that they shoot the people for not keeping up with the walk. And then, of course, Borderlands towards the end of the week. And, yeah. And then the rest of September, you got motherfucking Dying Light the Beast, Silent Hill F, Sonic Crossworlds to compete with Garfield Cart. Crossworlds is the racer for Sonic. So we'll see which is the best racing game, Garfield or Sonic. And then Final Fantasy Tactics, which I want to play. I've never played before. That was September 30th.
That game is awesome.
A lot of stuff coming. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to our sponsors for fueling the show. G Fuel, no, they are not bankrupt or going. They were just trying a campaign fucking marketing thing. It's back with a better formula so that, it mixes better, dissolves better, same great taste, 0 sugar, my favorite part, and fuels you. So check it out. Links are down below. Thank you so much for watching and supporting, and we'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.